Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepping, and today I'm going to show you how to repurpose some plastic bottles and get the most out of storage out of them for rice, pinto beans, things of that nature. And that way you've got some good food stores to last a long time, because unfortunately Food City and many other places like that put it in stuff like this, and you can throw it up in the shelf for a while, but it wouldn't last near as long as it would in a good sealed container. Also, I believe even FEMA recommends using these type bottles and stuff. You can use quite a few. I've got a knockoff Dr. Pepper style brand bottle, any cola bottle. Here's a good Coca-Cola bottle. I like that. 2 liter, really nice. You can even use some of the big water storage jugs. I use that for salt. This is sea salt, what I'm working on right now, and then you can also put iodized salt in them. It takes about 5 of those units from a store to fill up one of these, but once you've got it filled up, I mean, you've got a good store for a long time. Once you get done with the bottle, if you keep knocking on it as you're filling it up, I'm going to show you here in just a second, you can pack a lot in there. We weighed these out, and it's about almost 5 pounds a whack you can get in these bottles. And once they get done, I take electrical tape and go around and around and around, sealing it up good, up and under the lip, up and over the lip, and then we mark it whatever it is and the date that we filled it. I figure I can get a good 7-year storage out of that. That's what I'm shooting for. I think something really great would be to do is if you had heat shrink wrap, the black stuff like you use for electrical, is if a person could put that over it and use your little heat gun, seal that down. I think personally that'd work even better than the electrical tape, but I don't have access to that at the moment. You might say, why do this? Well, here's one of these packets of the dehydrated stuff that lasts 25 years from a Wise Food Company. I think that's this one I've got. And these things, I mean, that's a great storage option, but this is like $6, $7 a whack. At the store, I've got this right here will fill you up a container and have some excess left over. This is like $3. This will feed people for days. I mean, right there, that's 5 pounds of food. And although you're not getting 20-something years worth, you're getting, a ton of quantity of food. So let's cut this bad boy open and get started. Just take, and this is simple prep you can do anytime. Every time you go to the store, just pick you up a bag. I mean, people might say, wow, this guy's a little nuts for storing so much, but whenever the famine comes, like in the days, whenever Joseph was in the Bible, and in Scripture it states that it was going to come a 7-year famine, even Pharaoh, a pagan, listened to Joseph and put food back to help them make it through tough times. So we'll keep working this down here. Okay, so we've been working this rice in this bottle for a minute or two now. And I've almost got it full. I like to go around and hit the sides, keep getting all the loose grains down flat so that you can work as much as you want it. Plus that keeps oxygen from, that much excess oxygen from being in it. Just keep working it down there. And like I said, you usually end up with a little excess rice in the bag, but that's just more that you can put back for the next. I always get ragged because I spill a lot out on the table. It's kind of wasteful, I know, forgive me. And then once you've got it completely full, wipe a few grains off there. Torque it down, get a little bit of electrical tape here. And who knows, you might be able to heat shrink this down a little bit, but I didn't want to risk it. And then I'll just go with the thread. And there you have it. Good to go. Simple shopping trip to your local grocery store and about $3 extra out of your pocket, and you have a good 4 or 5 days food supply for a couple people there just in case of emergency, and you can't never go wrong with that. So till we see you again, have a blessed day in Yeshua name.